when a heart can be broken. What's up, people? What's going on? Okay. Here's what I did on Instagram. Okay. You always ask me, why do you put the comments off when you on Instagram? You're about to find out with the Arabian Trolls. Once the Arabian Trolls come in, I will be cutting the comments off. Just FYI, okay? What's up, people? I got Instagram think they know everything, right? And so Instagram be like, but why you cut the comments off? And I'm like, because we have Arabian Trolls that be coming in, they take over the live stream, right? They be from like all over everywhere, okay? And so that's the reason why I have to hide the comments on Instagram. So I know y'all don't like it, but that's what's up. What's up, Christy Paxton? All right, I need to get some ice. Let's get this party started. Let's go. Be nice. Hold on. You know how the ice be stuck sometimes? It was a little stuck. Okay? It was a little stuck. I'm sorry. All right? A picture of ice. It's very simple. This ain't even that hard to do, right? But we have a little work to do. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. Yes, we have a little work to do. All right, so the first thing I want to do to my ice is I'm going to add some fresh squeezed lemon or lime juice. Fresh squeezed lime juice. It don't even matter who squoze it. All right. As you could imagine, lime is a little bitter. Okay. So is the rum that we're going to add to the ice. Okay. Couple of shots of rum. Okay, that's Bacardi. I might need some more ice. What y'all think? Hold on, let me grab a little more ice. Hold the line. Okay, this might work. Okay, this might work. Now, the rum a little bitter, little tart, right? The lime juice definitely sour. So instead of adding sugar, I'm gonna add a couple of drops of sucralose. You get this from Amazon. Okay, and this will sweeten. Wait, there wasn't much of nothing. Okay, that should sweeten the whole thing. Okay. Let me put this on the blender real fast so I can make it slushified. And let me see what these comments looking like on Instagram. Okay. I told y'all the Arabian Trolls was gonna come in here. I told y'all. Y'all talking about some, leave the comments on, okay? When them people from Afghanistan take over the lives, you'll know why I did it. Okay? When the people from Afghanistan come take over, you will know exactly why. Okay? Okay, we're gonna blend this up. Right, you need a very powerful blender for this. All right? And essentially, all I've done, let me get a spoon. Hold on, y'all. Essentially, all I've done so far was just blended ice with some rum, a sweetener, and some lime juice, right? Because we need to add in a Coke for a frozen Coke and rum, okay? Don't play with me, okay? This is a frozen Coke and rum, and I'm using Diet Coke, okay? Just because that's what I want to use, all right? I put too much ice in there. That's okay. We're going to sip it, and we're just going to keep adding to it, okay? We're going to sip it, we're just going to keep adding to it, okay? But it's frozen Coke and rum. Man, look at this. Ain't this crazy? Okay, Instagram. Y'all want me to cut the comments off yet? Huh? What y'all want me to do? Huh? Play the piano, girl. All right, come on, let's cook. Let me put some water on. Okay. We're gonna boil a potato. Now. Oh shoot. The code for the night. Oh my God, I'm tripping. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I could, let me see. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to go to the car and get my computer. Should I give y'all the discount code? The discount code is Love Wins for the night. That's the code. But it's only at 20%. I'm gonna give it back to you at 33% in 1 second, okay? Y'all just hold the line, okay? I'm gonna drop these potatoes right in here. This is a good shit. Might as well put all these in here. Handful of potatoes. Here's the trick to making sure the potatoes taste like something. The trick is to put some garlic. This is the trick. We're gonna boil the potato, but I'm gonna put a couple of cloves of garlic in here as I boil them. And it's actually a little bit more than a couple, but I'm gonna put the garlic in here so that the garlic boils with the potato, right? So whatever is in the water, whatever flavor you have in the water gets absorbed into the potato, right? And consequently, if there's no flavor in the water, there will be no flavor in your what? Potato. Can y'all do me a favor and hold the line? I gotta run to the car. Okay. Y'all hold the line 1 second. I'm gonna run to the car and get my computer. Talk to your neighbor. This a mess, ain't it? Ain't this a mess? Talk to your neighbor. I'll be right back. what I go through for y'all? You see what I go through for y'all? I'm back. That wasn't too long, was it? I wasn't gone before a minute. Dead. The reason I wanted to go grab my computer was so that I could give you the discount code for tonight, okay? The discount code for tonight is Love Wins. Yes? That's the discount code for tonight. However, I'm going to give you 33% off Love Wins. Okay? I had changed it. I'm only giving you 33% while we live. Once we off the live, that's it. We're going back to where we were, which was 20%. Okay? Only while we live, 33%. All right, it's active. So if you need anything from the online store, you know, if you need a copy of any one of the cookbooks, I only got 2 in my hand, as the other one's over there. But if you need Vegan But With Soul, 101 recipes for your holiday table, everyday keto, or stories from our grandmother's kitchen, you can get it by going to shop.dariuscooks.com. Okay? All right, let's cook, y'all. Let's do it. I'm grabbing my ingredients. Boy, I'm telling you, they got me the worst pack of green beans I've ever seen in my life. Okay, this is the Darius Cooks Everyday Apron. You can also get this at shopdariuscooks.com as well. See how cute it is? You can be cute while you cook, or you can be fly while you fry. Yes? All for the low, I don't even know how much these cost. What these about? 80 bucks, something like that? You can get them online, shopdariuscooks.com, okay? Oh, and the skillets too. The Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet is also available. Okay. You know, I actually don't like this bag of green beans. Y'all, hold on. This one you always buy more than one. I don't like the way they look. Hold the line, please. Okay, this look a lot better to me. I don't know. You know, this look a lot better. Them other green beans, they didn't look too good. I don't be liking that when the green beans don't look right. These are organic green beans. They've been washed, cleaned, ready to use, right? These are like the only green beans I buy because they're so simple. And you really don't even have to worry about it a whole lot. You just put them, take them, and do what you got to do. Now I'm gonna put these in my everyday skillet, but I never met a green bean that couldn't use a little bacon, huh? Met a lot of green beans in my life. Ain't never seen one green bean that say, I don't like bacon. No. Green beans and bacon go together. It's like love and marriage. Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. All right. Little throwback to the 90s. I'm cutting the bacon into pieces. There's a fancy word for this called lardon, Lardon, but honey, just cut them into pieces, okay? Little dice, and we put the bacon right in here, right? And that's it. Let me put some onion on this because I think I want a little piece of onion action. Let me find me an onion up out of here. I got one. Here you go. Told you I had one. FYI, this is, if you new to watching me, shout out to everybody who's watching me. If you're new to watching me, ain't nothing ever ready. Just FYI, okay? So if you be like, why he just don't have nothing? Hey, this ain't that kind of show. And can I be honest with y'all? It's just me and you. This how y'all cook at the house, don't you? When you be at home cooking, you don't be having everything laid out in little bowls. You don't do that. Neither do I. Okay? So we're going to make this happen. Now, if this gets on your nerve and you be like, Darius, I don't like it, you could cash at me, $ Darius Cooks. And then what we'll do is we'll get an intern and we'll let the intern do all the prep work, okay? Just, you know, little FYI. Love yous. Mean it. Okay. Let me put these onions on here, but I'm checking on Instagram, making sure y'all okay. See, I told y'all. I told y'all. I told you I knew it wasn't gonna be right. I knew Instagram wasn't gonna be right. I knew better. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put my onion and my bacon and my green beans into the pan, right? Those look good already. I ain't even really seasoned this with nothing. I ain't did nothing yet. Okay, but I'm about to. Okay, hold on. Man, this is good. I'm gonna put a little Earl. Shout out to everybody in New Orleans. How you doing? Okay, we put a little Earl. Down, let's put a little salt. You don't need a whole lot because the bacon is kind of salty, but you know the green beans be needing mad help. Okay. Here you go, I got it. Some black pepper. You know the green beans, you got to really help the green beans out, okay? By the way, I'm cooking this in my Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet. It's great. It goes from the stove to the oven. From the oven, you can serve in it. It's beautiful, non-stick, and super easy to clean, all right? And a few thousand of you have already purchased. So shout out to all y'all and thank you so much for your love and your support, okay? Let me put a little bit of this and a little bit of this. All right, so that was just salt, pepper. I'm gonna do a little pinch of red pepper flake because I like a little spicy kick to mine, you know? Like not super spicy, but just a little personality. So it just goes, how you doing? And you be like, I'm all right. How are you? Okay, little garlic powder. All right, and then I'm gonna get in here with my hands and get these all tossed around real good to make sure everybody is like incorporated well. Excuse me. That oil is all over, okay, and ready to go. All right, my oven is preheated 375 degrees-ish, and these are just gonna go right into the hot oven, and that's pretty much it. Once the bacon is done, so are the green beans, right? Which I think in this case is like fantastic. So we have, if you're just joining, good evening, hi, how are you? Everybody's good? We welcome you, okay? We welcome you to our live stream. We have our potatoes on. I just got potatoes and garlic boiling behind me. I just put the green beans with the bacon and the sweet Vidalia onion and the bacon, little garlic powder, little salt, little pepper, little red pepper flake. That's it. That's off into the oven. And the oven is going to do all the work. That's like a very, very incredibly easy side dish that you don't have to do that much work with. You just slice, season, cut, and let the oven do all the work, okay? And it already smells like, I could already smell it, okay? And I'm having frozen Coke and rum. You can use real sugar if you want to, but I'm using a Diet Coke. And in a blender, I just put ice with rum, fresh squeezed lime juice, and I used a little sucra drops. But if you don't want to use sucra, you could use like simple syrup, something like that, and then you'll get a beautiful frozen rum and Coke. And I don't know about you, but I love a frozen drink. Love slushies, icy cup, whatever you got. I love a frozen drink. It's just one of my favorite things to have, you know, literally in life. So this is, pun intended, right up my alley. Okay? All right, let's work on the filling. All right. I'm going to drop in here some mayonnaise, right? Whatever kind you like. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm scared to say this. I'm going to say it. Forget y'all. Y'all ain't nobody. I'm going to go and say it. They all taste the same to me. I'm sorry. By the time you get done seasoning and mixing and doing what you gotta do, Blue Plate, Hellman's, Duke's, all taste the same. I'm from Chicago. You can take this mayonnaise back and give me some Miracle Whip, Doc. I would eat that like nobody's business. On a piece of wheat bread, soft wheat bread, with a little piece of cheese, woo-hoo, and a little piece of smoked ham. Man, get out of here playing with me like that. Okay? I'm talking about, and we'll tear it up. And would. Without any problem whatsoever. You understand me? All right? We'll tear it up with that Miracle Whip. Oh, don't forget. First of all, I'm wearing the beautiful banana pudding apron. I had on German chocolate last night. This is the banana pudding. This is what I like. For all the people with the big hips and the big, you know, if you extra wide like me, see, I lost a few. Yes? Huh? That's my modeling pose. I lost a few and got some sucked out a couple weeks ago. But the great thing about this is that the straps are extra long. You can play double dutch. Mom goes 1, Papa's 2, all around 3, crisscross for your mama. Yo, so you can do all that and it'll come around you real good. Because some of them other aprons, they don't stick around you that good. This one, oh, this will hold you up, okay? And for the girls that got tickle bitties and stuff, you have the adjustable strap right here that will compensate for the girls, okay? Looking out for you. Use the code LOVEWINS at checkout to save 33% only while live, and that code is coming away, okay? But the aprons are there. Shop DariusCooks.com. And the everyday skillets. My favorite pan. I'm not just saying it because my name on it, but I'm saying it because my name on it. It's a really good pan. What I did? Mustard and mayonnaise. Come on. I'm going somewhere. Stick with me. I'm going to bless you once I figure out what the hell I'm doing. All right, let me grab some, I got it. Don't worry about it. To this, I'm gonna add a little piece of Worcestershire sauce, a couple of dashes of that, maybe a couple more, a couple dashes of Worcestershire right in there. I'm gonna season this with a little salt, not that much salt, you don't need that much, but you do need a little pinch of salt, like that much. All right, then I got some pepper. Okay. All right, then we need to add a few more ingredients that I happen to be a fan of. Hold the line while I grab everything I need. Yeah. Okay. First thing I'm going to add in here is some Old Bay seasoning. Okay. A lot of people tell me that Old Bay is salty, and I'll be like, if I could be honest with you, I be needing to put a little more salt in with my Old Bay, but you know, what y'all say, okay? It is what it is. I just say season it to your, or salt it to your liking. So like whatever you like in terms of like salt and seasoning, you know, hey, let your imagination and let your heart run wild, okay? Like go for it, enjoy yourself. Personally, I like to put a little salt in with mine, okay? Okay, y'all hold the line. I'm just getting me a lemon out of here. Okay? Get me a lemon. Now, yesterday the devil was busy and I cut my finger right here. I don't know if I cut it while I was live. I don't know when I cut it, but I cut my finger. So I dare not squeeze this lemon. Huh? I dare not squeeze this lemon in here with my bare finger, because I don't want to cut nothing off. Okay? All right, so I'm going to put the juice of one lemon. Oh, oh! Oh, bald head, stinking devil is busy, ain't it? I called it, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna pour in, this is about a tablespoon of lemon juice without the seeds, okay? And then I just need a little parsley to add in there. And I have some of that. Y'all hold on, let me get the parsley out. I got it. Don't worry, I got some right here. I told you, don't worry, I have some. Ain't no need in worrying where the parsley's gonna be, 'cause I have some already that I'm chopping. I got some parsley. Parsley. Don't you worry, I got some parsley. Okay, fresh parsley. Right in there, okay? Very simple little dressing that we just made. Okay, this ain't even that hard. This is just a few little ingredients. And this is what we're gonna do. Okay, now let me show you my little trick to make sure I don't screw up the consistency of the filling. Okay, I'm gonna show you my little trick just to make sure I don't screw up the consistency. I can screw it up real bad. Okay, in the fridge, I have some luck jumbo crab somewhere. Here you go. Okay, this is wild caught jumbo lump crab. I get this from well, you know, I go to Publix, cause they in my neighborhood, and so I shop Publix. Don't forget, if you need a copy of any book, you need an everyday skillet or an apron, shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code LOVEWINS at checkout, and these items, they shipping every day. They'll be right at your front door by this weekend. By this weekend, you can have your everyday skillet, your apron. You can have all your stuff by this weekend. Okay. Now this is, look how beautiful this jumbo lump crab is. I'm gonna go to each camera so y'all can see. What's up, Facebook? Look at that. That's jumbo lump crab. Okay. Instagram, jumbo lump crab. Okay. Jumbo lump crab. Right here. Beautiful. And then TikTok, jumbo lump crab. Okay. All right. What you can do is I'm gonna add some of the filling to, or some of the dressing to the crab, and give it a mix. That way, I don't, like, I want it moist, but I don't want it overly moist, and I don't want to break up the crab too much. You know what I mean? Like, this is perfect. I want to keep some of the integrity of the lump crab situation happening. So I think that's what we're going for, okay? Speaking of going for, let me get some fish. Now you would have think that I would have opened this fish up and looked at it before I went live. Didn't even look at it. So whatever fillet is in here, it's gonna be a surprise to you and a surprise to me. Okay? Let's see what they did. Come on, Publix, what you did? Y'all did all right. Y'all did real good. Look at God. Look at God. Publix. How they did. Look at that. Okay, let me get a paper towel. I need a new roll of paper towels. Y'all hold the line. Let me get a paper towel. I'll add some paper towels somewhere around here. Oh, here they go. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Cut these potatoes off. I'm gonna take my fish and give it a rinse real good. All right, and then I wanna take my paper towel and I wanna pat my fish dry because we're gonna roast it, right? And if you're roasting fish, you want it to be as dry as possible, because if it's not dry, what'll happen is that it'll steam and you won't get that really good sort of roasted situation that we're going for. So it's important to make sure that you pat your fish dry, okay? Now I'm gonna put on some more gloves because I don't wanna irritate this cut that I have on my finger when I add these seasonings to this fish. Because what is the devil? Busy. Now before I work with this fish with these gloves, let me take another swig of my cocktail. It's a rum and coke, but it's a frozen rum and coke, and it's delicious. Look at that. See that? As it melts, so good. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. A little drizzle of olive oil, please. Thank you. And then I'm keeping the seasoning very simple. I got a little bit of Old Bay. All right, I'm sprinkling very lightly. A little pinch of kosher salt, because again, it needs to be seasoned. All right, and then a little piece of black pepper. And then what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna rub the seasoning on the back of the fish as well. This is what I like to do, okay? You could turn it over and re-season if you want to, but I don't find that really makes a whole lot of difference. All right, and then you got a couple of ways we can work with this, right? So the deal is, if you had a thicker piece of fish, like these are little small fillets, you can cut through the side, like make a pocket in the side of the fish, and you'll be good to go. Well, the problem is the fish is so thin, I can't do that, right? But what I can do is I can cut a slit on top of the fish, making sure I don't go all the way through, right? Like that. Making sure I don't go all the way through. If you do, it's all right. It'll still taste the same. And then I can now take some of the very moist crab mixture that I have. And the reason I want it moist is because I want my finished product to be good and moist. You know what I mean? All right. I want my finished product to be super moist. I don't like a dry stuffing. So that's why I like to make sure, because you're gonna lose some moisture as it cooks. So you want to think about that and then compensate for it when you make the mix. Okay? Look at this. That 8 ounces, which is a half a pound of crab, is enough for 3 fillets. Well, I kind of stuffed them kind of heavy too, so. Okay, so before I show you, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the fish into my skillet. This is my everyday skillet. I don't even need any oil in this skillet because it's non-stick. And we have enough oil from the fish, which is great, right? And then before I put it in the oven, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right, so this is what it looks like. This is the fish, okay? And this is the crab stuffing in my Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet, which you can get by going to shopdariuscooks.com, okay? Look at that, and you can see the little specks of parsley, the little specks of mustard in here. All that's really, really good, all right? So this is great, all right? I'm going to drop this into a 400-degree oven. And let's check on the green beans. Let me show you guys that. Remember, with the roasted green beans, the great thing about these is once the bacon is done, so are the green beans. So that's the beautiful thing about these. Look at what's happening. So it's not quite done, but I just want you to see what's happening in the oven. Look at that. You see that? Look at what's happening in that oven. And that skillet, I'm telling you, man, best skillet in the world, bro. It's a Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet that you can use pretty much every day. And if you need it, you can get it by going to shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code LOVEWINS at checkout to save you a couple of dollars. Okay. All right. My potatoes should be fork tender, right? And they are. What does that mean? That means that I could stick a fork, or in this case, a knife in there, and it's super tender, which is what you want. All right. So I'm just gonna drain out the potatoes. Now, when I drain the potatoes, I put the potatoes back into the hot pot with the garlic. And here's another little secret. If you let these hang out in the hot pot for 5 minutes, what'll happen is that the heat is going to evaporate all of the extra moisture in the pot. So if there's extra water hanging out, just let them hang out, and that heat is going to evaporate, and then you'll be good to go. Okay? Who knew that? Now, before I add anything to these potatoes, I'm gonna mash them. I don't know about you, but I am not a potato peeler, okay? Listen, you're gonna get these potatoes, they gonna be good, but you're gonna get all the skin on top of these potatoes, because I am not peeling these potatoes at all, okay? One of the things I see you guys do a lot of when you make the potatoes is you don't mash first, right? You boil the potatoes, you put everything in, and then the consistency of the potatoes is be off a little bit, right? That's because you need to mash the potatoes first. After you mash the potatoes, right, then we can get down with the get down, if you know what I mean. And somehow, I think you do, okay? First things first, let's add in some butter, okay? I never met a potato that couldn't use a little butter, okay? So we will add, put you a little butter. You don't need that much. Put you a little butter in there, okay? Then, to that little butter that we added, I don't make potatoes, mashed potatoes, without mascarpone cheese, okay? If you've never had a potato made with mascarpone cheese, you are completely missing out. Mascarpone cheese is like an Italian cream cheese, right? So it's a little more sweet. And by sweet, I mean like a tinge. It's a little bit more sweet than regular, what you call that? It's a little bit more sweet than regular cream cheese, okay? Then I'm gonna add a good pinch of salt. You know potatoes need a lot of salt, okay? At least a tablespoon for all these potatoes, all right? And I need some black pepper, but I think my black pepper might be low. Let me refill it. Y'all hold the line. Let me grab some peppercorns about here so I can fix these. Let me get some peppercorns. Y'all hold on one second. Y'all having a good time tonight? I hope so. I always have fun cooking with and for y'all while we be live. It's always a blast. You know what I mean? It's always a blast. Make sure. Oh, and you know what I didn't tell y'all? So you could buy now and, right? So if you want to get you an air fryer, a Darius Cooks air fryer, you want to get you 18 Darius Cooks everyday skillets, you can buy now and then pay later, okay? Okay, so my salt and pepper are in. Let's give this a mix. And then what we'll do is we'll check the consistency once the butter and stuff is melted, because you may not need a whole lot of or heavy cream in this case. Okay, yes, this is not for the diet plate right here. This is the real deal, bruh. Okay, this is the real deal. Mascarpone cheese, butter, and heavy cream. I gotta sneeze, y'all. sorry. The black pepper got me. The black pepper got me. I'm gonna put a tank mode. Then I'm gonna show y'all what these look like, so you can see. Oh, oh, ooh, ooh, ew, ew. Okay, look at this. I'm gonna go camera to camera. You just use Sizzle? Yeah, you can use Sizzle right now. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh my God. Look at that. Okay, look at this. Okay. So you get a chance to see what the potatoes are looking like when you do them this way. They be velvety and creamy. And I like a little lump to my potato. Okay? I don't know about you, but whenever I make potatoes, like mashed potatoes, I like a little lump. Okay? Let me know what's going on for real. That's just what I like in my potato. Okay? Baby, this it right here, Brad. Y'all want some? I open it up. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, oh yeah. Ooh, that is delicious. God damn, we did that. Hold on one second. Let's make this sauce and put this whole thing together. Okay, it's time to eat. Y'all playing around. I'm ready to eat, Britt. All right. Quick little sauce to go to make sure that our fish is going to taste real good. I'm going to start with half of an onion. All right, and I'm gonna use my Darius Cook's Everyday Skillet. And the great thing about this skillet that I love, you could use a whisk, a metal whisk with this. You ain't gonna mess nothing up, huh? You ain't gonna mess nothing up. Okay, all right, let's roll. So let's chop some onion. All right, this is about a half an onion. It's probably a little too much, but it'll be all right. By the way, this is the Darius Cook's Everyday Knife that's coming out soon, along with the Darius Cook's Wine Glass Collection, also coming out soon. Stay tuned. That's how you piss them off, okay? All right. We're gonna add some oil to the pan. Okay, a little bit of oil. And then I'm gonna take all these onions and throw these onions into the pan. I'm gonna do a real quick sauce for y'all so I can put the whole thing together. And I'm gonna show you. Let me just check on everything and make sure everything is all right. Ooh. We good. Matter of fact, we real good, bro. Okay? We are real good. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see this. Okay. To my onion, I'm gonna add in some garlic. A couple of cloves. I'm gonna slice the garlic down. Hold on, this one ain't peeled. The people down to the spice world, fresh peeled garlic plant, they didn't peel this one. This one got to be peeled. Okay, there we go. I'm using fresh garlic, people. Not that stuff in the jar, okay? Fresh fresh garlic. All right. Now I'm just gonna slice my garlic down. This is why you need a sharp knife. Okay, this is why you need a sharp knife. And I'm gonna add the sliced garlic right into, in with the onion. All right, and then let me just season with a little pinch of salt. All right, just like the scantest amount, because what'll happen is this salt is gonna help draw out the moisture and the flavor from the onion. And I'm not even going for like color on the onion. I'm just going for it to just sweat a little bit. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look how well that pan works. I just put these onions in. Look at that pan. That's called even cooking. Okay? All right, let me grab some herbs. Y'all hold the line 1 second. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. Okay, into the onions, I got a little bit of herbs de Provence. Half a tablespoon of herbs de Provence. I'm adding in dry fennel. You know I love this stuff. Half a tablespoon. And then a pinch of tarragon. This is dried tarragon. Okay? Literally a pinch. Because it's strong stuff, and a little tarragon goes a long way. Okay? Okay, that looks really good, actually. The moment you put the spices into the pan, into the onion, into the heat, like the smell just wafts. It's literally outstanding. Like literally the moment you put it in, and that's what we're doing is like an Indian technique. So I'm kind of like toasting the spices, and what that'll do is that'll help develop the flavor and draw out the oils from the spices so it tastes really, really good. All right. All right, I'm going to drop in a little bit of chicken bouillon. Okay, and that's the reason why I didn't put that much salt in, because I knew I was gonna add in that bouillon, okay? I've got heavy cream. And now I can whisk all the seasonings in with this heavy cream. And the only thing this is missing is lots of black pepper. All right, so that is going to reduce. Let's check the oven for all of our items. Let's go shopping and collect everything that we are owed. Oh my God, I want y'all to see this. God, Joe, man. Bread. Hold on 1 second. What is this? Look at that. Look at that. Facebook. Okay. Look at that. Instagram. YouTube. And shout out to everybody on TikTok watching. Look at that. The code for the cookbook is Love Wins. Okay? Love wins. Look at that. Yes, I know. You ain't got to tell me. Huh? What you ain't got to tell me about that? Because what? I already know. Okay? And speaking of already know, I told y'all, as soon as the bacon is done, so are the roasted green. Oh my God, I wish you could smell this. Look at this. As soon as the bacon is done, the roasted green beans are also done as well. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. It's just hot, okay? I'm gonna show you. So there you go. So there are your green beans with the bacon. Look at that. Huh? Huh? Who y'all playing with? Not me? Okay. All right. There you go. Okay. Now, let's work this out. Let me show you how we do this. We start with the plate on the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to take some of those potatoes, the mascarpone mashed potatoes, and throw those potatoes right over here like this. See that? Step one. Okay. Step two is an easy one. Remember I told you that you don't need a lot of oil in your pan when you use the everyday skillet? This is what I mean. Do you see that? I didn't put any extra oil in the pan to keep it from sticking. All I did was oil the fish so that it could brown properly. But when you do that, you can see that the fish comes up with no problem. Here's the pan. And you could see how much oil I did not use in the pan. And you can see how it just comes up with no problem, okay? Beautiful pan. You can get the pan by going to shopdariuscooks.com. Use the code LOVEWINS at checkout to save 33% while we are live on my Everyday Skillet, okay? All right. Let's pour some sauce. I need a spoon. I guess this will work. Look at this. So this sauce has thickened. You see that? No flour, no cornstarch. We just let it naturally reduce. This has the tarragon, a little bit of dried fennel, herbs de Provence. Okay, beautiful. And then what we'll do is we'll spoon some of the sauce right on top of here. Man, if my mouth ain't watering. Okay? If my mouth ain't watering. All right, on the side, I'm gonna put a few green beans with the bacon and the onion hanging out over here on the side. And then, this just needs one of these. Oh my God, this is delicious. Hold on one second. That bacon, no, it be good, boy. Ooh. All right. The scallion, thinly sliced. This knife, the Darius Cooks Kitchen Collection knife, will be available for you soon, I promise, okay? I'm gonna top this with some fresh scallion. Let me get a fork and let me show you the finished product, okay? I'm gonna go camera to camera so everybody gets a chance to see the finished product, okay? Look at that. Huh? Look at that crab stuffed salmon. Huh? Look at that. Who y'all is? That's Instagram. Okay. This is Facebook. This is Instagram. This is YouTube. Okay. And this is TikTok. Okay. All right. Don't forget, if you need a copy of any cookbook, right? So, Vegan But With Soul, or 101 Recipes for Your Holiday Table, or Stories from Our Grandmother's Kitchen, or Everyday Keto, you can go to shopdariuscooks.com and grab it. If you need an apron, yesterday I wore the German chocolate apron. Today I'm wearing the, excuse me, banana pudding apron, which is really, really cute and kind of amazing if you ask me. And then don't forget that woo, excuse me, I also have the Darius Cooks Everyday Skillet, which is available at shopdariuscooks.com as well. Use the code LOVEWINS and take advantage of Sezzle, y'all. You could buy now and pay later, even if you don't. If you want to buy something, the air fryers are there, the skillets are there. You can buy it now, and then you can pay. You can pay later. It's like Afterpay. Okay, so that's all set up on the site as well. We made frozen rum and cokes. Now, the part that everyone is waiting for. All you gotta do is bow your head and say grace. Grace. Huh? Let me see. I already know, baby. You gotta tell me. I'm looking at this. I can tell. This is gonna be something serious right here. Y'all want some? Huh? Come get a bite. Let me see. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on Jesus. Woke up this morning with my mind. You know, when food be having you singing hymns and singing church songs, man, bread. Oh. The fish is cooked beautifully. Like every individual component has it's like it plays its own part. The potatoes, soft, smooth, velvety. The fish is cooked beautifully. The crab cake filling on the inside is sumptuous. And the cream sauce really is the piece de resistance. Okay? It really is. And then we have the green beans with the bacon. Try the green bean. Why they so good like this? The green bean. Woo! Well, listen, y'all. ShopDariusCooks.com. Knock yourself out. Use the code LOVEWINS. I'm deactivating the code in about 20 minutes. All right? Just two things I want to tell you, as I always do. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I want to wish you a happy cooking. My heart to yours. Bye, everybody. Oh my God, that is so good.